Hi, I'm Meg Johnson, and welcome to this week's quote of the day. So, the quote of the day I found at Hobby Lobby for $7.99. And I'm not actually somebody who buys stuff like this, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, that is me, that is mine, I must have that. And so I bought it. So this is it. Can you see it? Let me see if I can get it really good so you can see it right there. There we go. Jesus is my rock, and that is how I roll. So Jesus is my rock, that's how I roll. When I saw that, I mean, obviously that has a very literal application for me in my life, as I'm in my little wheelchair. I'm a C7 quadriplegic. I'm paralyzed from the chest down. My hands don't work, and truly, Jesus is my rock, and that is how I roll. I was paralyzed for about, I hadn't even been a year yet. In fact, I think it was, anyway, not that long. And I was in the process of switching cars because my car wasn't going to work for me, and I needed to get something that I could do more, get my wheelchair into and stuff. And so I was selling my car, and this guy comes over and he's like, so why are you selling it? And I was like, well, I was paralyzed recently and gotta get a new car, gotta get a different, style. And I was like, look, leather seats, yeah, pleather. And he was like, oh yeah, that's nice. So how long ago was your paralysis, And I was kind of annoyed. I was like, So I told him, and then I was like, look, power windows. And he wasn't that interested. He kept asking questions about me and my paralysis and when it happened and what I was doing and stuff. And I was kind of annoyed with him, because I wanted him to be more interested in my car and buy my car. And I was trying to be happy and be excited and tell him all about my car. And finally he just kind of stops the conversation, just mid-conversation, and he folds his arms across his chest and he's like, Meg, how can you still smile? And I'm a little annoyed because, first of all, he's not paying attention to my car, and secondly, that's kind of an offensive question. It's the first time I've been asked that question since I've been paralyzed. Since then, I've been asked that question quite a bit. But this was the first time, and the unspoken part of that question goes, how can you still smile when clearly your life could hold no joy? And I started to think about all the reasons I had to smile and all the things that I could do and how hard I'd worked to get to where I was and how great my family was and how great my friends were and that I was dating again and my boyfriend could beat him up, I was thinking about all these things. And I opened my mouth to tell him just why I had cause to smile. But none of that came. And instead, what I said to him with as much passion as I had built up was, I have a testimony of Jesus Christ. And I just looked at him, because that's not what I meant to say. And he just looked down at me, because that's not what he thought he'd hear. But I couldn't take it back. And I didn't want to take it back. Because of all the things that I have that make me smile, and all the things that I can do that make me smile, the only way that I can smile each and every day, no matter what happens to me or doesn't happen to me, is because I have a testimony of Jesus Christ, who loves me, who's aware of me, who made the plan of salvation possible, who made it so that I'm going to walk again. Because I have that testimony of Jesus Christ, I'm okay. I'm okay being in a wheelchair. So Jesus is my rock, and that is how I roll. And that's our quote of the day. And I hope that it means as much to you, because I know that you don't have to be in a wheelchair to know what it feels like for life to be too hard to stand. You don't have to have anything wrong with your legs to know what it feels like to not be able to take one more step in this super hard life. And so just like that quote has as much application for me, I hope it does for you too. And that Jesus is your rock, and that is how you roll. Because when life gets too hard to stand, you just keep on rolling, right? For me and for you. Thanks so much for watching today's quote of the day. Come and visit me on my website. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Those links are down in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it. Share it with your friends, with your family, so that they can see it, so that you can see it again, so that everyone can be edified. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.